crossed for a reason.
Okay.
And then, like, so we would be together. And okay, let me ask you, like, what do you think is the shortest duration, like, people can be together?
Okay, I feel that there shouldn't be a timeline for shortest,
Okay.
but but the shortest I have known was I say like 2-3 weeks ish. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I don't want to put a number to it,
Yeah.
but let's just say mine was less than that. Okay.
Can we get an amen for brother? Oh my
Oh
God.
my gosh. Yeah, so mine was less than that. Whatever number that you gave, mine was less than that. Okay. Which is so funny. Which is so funny. Like yeah. So we'll get together and then literally in the shortest period of time, I think because maybe thoughts weren't lined up properly and like things weren't sure, and then yeah, basically called it quits.
Okay, do you feel that you rushed it too quickly?
That's a very good question. That's a very good question.
And do you think that, as in, I'm not too sure yet, but like,
Okay.
do you think that you may have been, because you said that she was really uncertain, right? Do
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do you feel that the fact that you really wanted it puts her in a very pressured position?
I think maybe I did pressure her. Like I didn't think about it then, but
Okay.
now just like looking at the situation, yeah, maybe I was part of the pressure. But
Okay.
also because like I was ready and I was willing to wait. So I figured that since we're gonna want to give it a try, then yeah, it's cool because we were already gonna wait.
Okay, so the waiting thing, right,
Yeah.
is a mutual feeling.
Yeah, I was okay. I mean, I cannot speak for her, but from
Mm.
how I saw it, yeah, I would think she thought it was mutual.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Then I think it's okay.
yeah, and like remember how like the first nickname that you gave to me was old school? Like I'm super old
Mm.
school. So okay, again, like we started for any single girls out there who have interest in me. Like I'm super old school. Like right now I think dating relationships, which we will talk about in another episode,
Mm-hmm.
is so convoluted, right?
Mm.
There's so many layers into being in a relationship. What is
Yeah,
dating? What is relationship? What can you do? What can you not do? I think it's so complicated, and everybody has their own meaning.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we will definitely talk about our versions of the meaning,
Mm.
but yeah, I don't want to take it old school. I told a friend of mine, and let's kick it back old school. You know, ignore the social media, ignore all of that. If you feel strongly for somebody, like tell them about it, like let
Mm.
them know how you feel. That
Mm.
was what I did for this girl, and
It,
yeah, bro, I was really head over heels for her. Like I was, dude, I even now I still really like her a lot. You know that feeling when like even though it's over,
yeah, like you still feel very strongly about.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one
Mm.
thing. Between you and I and this podcast, like I've always
Exclusive.
exclusive. You know, I've always had this like, if she would have want to try again,
You will do it.
I wouldn't say I would, but I wouldn't say I wouldn't. Like there's this part of me that there's not gonna be like, no, I don't want it. You know what I mean? There's this part of me
Damn.
that will say, oh, they'll think about it, even though I don't know, it may not be right. It may,
Okay, yeah, okay, because right, I feel you. Okay, but I don't really know the reason why the both of you didn't turn out well, but
yeah.
I'm not a big fan of getting back with someone that you broke up with. I'm not a big fan
Okay,
because
but even if the okay, what do you think about this? Even if the ending isn't bad, the ending was like
like
okay,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know sometimes like
like
wrong time, wrong time, wrong
true,
place.
true.
Like if had okay, maybe like for example, like had we waited a year later when
Things
things were
might have yeah, things might have gone for the better.
correct. What do you think about that?
Okay, the fact that you put it this way, I feel it's
Mm,
logical,
mm,
but
mm.
I think okay, so then it boils down to rushing it. So if you are rushing it, then obviously, and then if things don't turn out well, then obviously it's just a matter of time, right? But if
Right.
if you're talking about people who like goes into like what a year of relationship or sometimes even 2 years and then they eventually broken up, then I think you should never go back to your exes because it already shows that the both of you cannot work together.
That's true. Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, talking about that, the girl that I dated in poly,
Mm-hmm.
after we stopped this space, bro, she blocked me on all platforms.
Okay, that is
Yeah.
okay. Low key, right? That's another topic because I feel that blocking it may or may not be
A good thing.
yeah. So like blocking, I get it. Like you just want to shut him off because every time you see him or her,
Yeah, like brings back memories.
it just reminds you of nasty stuff. But to me, it's just very immature. It's like a very kid mindset because like
Hmm.
you can
Okay,
control what you want to see, you know. So like if you just don't want to see his feet, just you don't need to
block him off.
yeah, like just unfollow or some shit.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Then
Yeah.
the funny thing is, so I've only had like I mean G school one. I
Yeah.
only had one official girlfriend. And this was after poly.
Oh, which was
Yeah, yeah.
the okay,
Which was
okay. But you definitely have like had like a few like dates like throughout.
I would I've not even a few, dude. Like in total, I mean if you count, I mean it's only like less than five.
Oh, that's
Yeah, so
okay.
like very little, yeah.
Okay.
But right after poly, this is my first official girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I think the funny thing, a funny story, is that so after we ended things off, like it was a bit on a sour note. We
Mm-hmm.
didn't end off too well. It was a bit of a sour note. And then so basically we will unfollow each other on Instagram. Right? So we didn't block each other, like you said. We just unfollow each other.
Okay.
And so we
Okay,
were
yeah.
not
I
following
think
each
that's fair.
other. We move
Yeah.
on in life. And then okay, so this was like I like last year or something. And then I would
Last year?
last year, yeah. So I would
Oh.
be with my classmates from uni, and we would just go to Wild Wild Wet, right? Wild Wild Wet is a theme park for people who don't know. And then and then my classmates asked if I had been in previous relationships before.
Mm-hmm.
So I showed them the photo of this girl on the Instagram, and then you know what happened? They accidentally went to follow her profile. You know what I mean?
Oh, snap
Yeah.
balls. Shit.
And
Did
then
she, did she follow back?
okay, here's the thing. So when they passed my phone back to me, I didn't know. And then
Okay.
after I received a notification to say that she followed me.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like,
So
at the
she's
point in
pretty
time, I was like,
open.
what the hell? Why would she follow me? Right? Then I went to check to
You
realize that
follow
I was
her.
following her. Yeah. And
Okay,
yeah.
but I think that is a good example of like people actually opening up and then like being
Yes. I mean,
open.
it took some time. It really did take some time, like years, in fact.
Okay.
I mean, it just happened
Yeah,
last year, right?
yeah, that's fair.
So it took years. And I tell you, like I said, like he works in mysterious ways, right? Fate works in mysterious ways.
Mm-hmm.
The moment after that, like because we both study in the same school, I will start to bump into her in school.
Oh,
Actually, I
and
never saw her before that. Like the whole years, I never saw her. And the moment after that thing happened, I will bump into her in school.
and you guys are like
So
okay.
we just wave to each other. Like,
Oh.
okay,
Yeah,
don't get me.
that's okay.
Yeah, we will still like wave. Okay, don't get me wrong. It still feels a bit strange,
Mm-hmm.
but we are not like close to the idea that okay, you know what? If I see this person, I'm gonna like flip.
Yeah,
Like
I think
obviously, I'm
that's
still a
good.
bit like yeah, I still get a bit shaky, but yeah, I can look at her and say hi to her.
Mm. I think that's good. Yeah. Like it's not easy for sure. Like I feel that um the chances of people getting back together as friends after a long-term relationship, and by long-term I mean like at least a year, I think
Okay.
it's really hard. It's really hard because I feel if you truly love someone before, right, I think um it's really not easy to see the person as a regular friend. It just takes some time, you know.
Okay, I saw this one quote though, and it said, can you like be friends with your ex again?" And it says, it says yes and no for two reasons. One, you love them way too much,
Okay.
and two is you don't care for them enough. So it's both ends. So if you can still be with your friends with somebody that you dated or is your ex, you can be friends with them for these two reasons. One, you love them too much, like you care for them too much to let them out of your life.
Makes
Or
sense. Makes
two,
sense.
you don't care for them enough, so much so that yeah, sure, they can still be in your life. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And when I
That's
read that, I was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense.
yeah, it makes a lot of sense. But yeah, like what you said, it's not easy. Like even after what 3 years, you guys are just starting to like
Correct.
get back, you know.
Yeah. So that was one of the, and like I said about Catalyst, right? She's now together with her boyfriend for like so many years. You know what I mean? And it's true. Like, and I mean, obviously, it looks to me like they're in a happy relationship, and I gotta say, I'm happy for them.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I mean?
think I think that's I think that's good. Like people I think people in like our age, right? They cannot really understand this term called happy for other people. Especially I think in the Asian culture, right? Like I experienced it myself.
Sure.
We are not very grateful for people's achievement. Like we always take it as a competition. So like for example,
So true.
if you score like 80 for a test, right?
Yeah.
I think of it as you are better than me. I don't think of it as, whoa, you really worked hard. You deserve the grade. I think we don't really understand this whole term like be happy for someone else. I
I
think
think, dude, that's so important. You're right.
yeah,
Now that you
yeah.
mentioned, you're right. I didn't think about it that way.
Yeah, it should be. We should have this like culture, um, this whole practice of being happy for someone else. Because if not, every time when people get together, right, they don't discuss the happy stuff that happens in their life. You know, like
So true.
if I earn $1 million, I won't dare to say in front of my friends because they will like judge me and then they will expect me to pay for a meal, etc.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they don't know how hard you work for those
yeah.
$1 million.
Sometimes you just want like gain like validity, you know.
We're
Yeah.
gonna talk about validity in another
Oof.
episode.
Yeah, for sure, for
Yes,
sure.
yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
I don't know. I just think, yeah, what you said is right. And I guess we gotta look at things from perspective. I think that's
mm,
important.
mm-hmm,
Yeah.
for
So
sure.
taking a step back and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think that's about it for today.
Yep.
And okay, let's wrap it up. Do you have any quotes you want to end off with or anything you want to summarize with?
I think whatever that we said, right? I think one takeaway is that I feel from your case study, from your experience, right? I feel that one should take the time to actually understand the other party.
Mm,
And I
mm.
know sometimes and it's not easy. Like if you really want something really hard and then you want your partner or like your future, the girl that you're chasing, right, doesn't really want it as much as you do. I think it's really hard in the sense that you will come off because you wanting it more will come off will give her the vibes that you are more aggressive. She might feel pressured in a way.
Could
So
be, yeah, could
yeah,
be.
yeah. So I think guys out there, you gotta understand as much as you want stuff, right? You gotta come to a common
Agreement.
you gotta be real with yourself. You gotta sometimes put yourself in her shoes and then like evaluate what you're doing. Is it too aggressive or not? Because
Wow,
yeah,
that's big.
because
Yeah, that's big.
ultimately you
You're in a
you don't want to
relationship with them.
yeah, you don't want to chase her away. You want to take things slow. But I think
Fair enough.
that's really hard to understand, even for myself. Like I can say it, but whether I do it or not is two different things because it's
Yeah.
not easy. Yeah.
Yes, I 100% agree.
So
Mm,
that's for me. You?
for my end, okay, so I was watching and I've been reading a lot of love movies and all this kind of stuff. I mean,
What?
and I saw this one quote.
Okay.
Okay, let me just share it. And it says, it's from a movie, and it says, you think you're trapped by what's happened to you, but actually you've got choices. You're just afraid to look at them.
Ooh, that's so true though. That's
Yeah. Yeah.
that's true.
And then it
Yeah, yeah,
says,
yeah.
you could walk away from those problems. I don't know what those problems are, but you do. You know the problems, and we can always walk away.
Ooh, yeah. It's just how much you're willing to move on, lah,
Correct. And
essentially.
and then these next two hit hard. Like when I read it, I was like, shit, it really hit hard. It says this. It says you can't allow people you love to determine how you love.
Ooh, yo, that's fire, man.
So this could like be like you can't allow people you love, which is like maybe your parents or your siblings, to
Mm,
determine how you love, because it's still your life at the end
true,
of it.
true,
And
true.
there will always be struggle. You just have to pick who you want to struggle with.
Oh, hey, yo, that is true. Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, I would want my partner to go through like my lows in my life,
There will
and then
always be struggles.
yeah, for sure,
Right? You
for
just
sure.
have to choose who you want to struggle with, because at the end of the day, it's between the